Hey, if anybody's in here, make sure to hit the like button. I'm gonna start in like 5-ish or so minutes. I want to do this live later on tonight, but I have to work, so I didn't have time to do it. But I promised y'all in my community tab that I was gonna drop a video this afternoon, and I was gonna also celebrate hitting that $500, oh no, not dollar, that 500 subscriber mark. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it feels like $500 though, you feel me? Feels like it, but one step at a time, you know what I'm saying? One step at a time. We're getting there, slowly but surely, we're gonna make it. 500, 1,000, 10,000, 20,000 and beyond. So you got some people up in the building. Appreciate y'all coming up in here. Thang, Do, appreciate the support. Also, if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button because I'm gonna be doing this every week. So hit the subscribe button. And also stay tuned for more content like this. Hey, Chloe loves you. Appreciate it. How you doing? Mr. Buns, RLGT. Hope your day is going good. It's Good Friday, y'all. Hopefully y'all are having a good Friday. We'll get started here in the next, I want to say 4 minutes. Appreciate it. Mr. Buns, my day is going pretty good. I'm off work from my first job, so it's going great. Got to sleep in and everything, so I'm refreshed. I'm rejuvenated and everything. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out on more content. I got gems for days, so you don't want to miss out on content. So make sure you hit the subscribe button so you get notified as soon as I go live or when I post in my shorts section or in my long form video section. You don't want to miss anything. So yeah, if y'all are in here, this live is to talk about Soulja Boy, obviously, but we're also celebrating this channel's milestone. I started this channel back in February 11th, and I have gone past 500 subscribers, and I'm feeling really pumped up. I'm like excited. I want to just say I would not be here without the support that I've gotten. The support that I've gotten from everybody thus far is a reason why our mission is going to keep going further, and it's going to keep thriving, and we're going to go strong. Our mission is about success, the hustle, grinding, and always staying true to what your purpose in life is, regardless of what the public opinion might tell you. Because for so long, and I'm sure a lot of people are guilty of this, for so long, we have always let the social norms dictate to us what our life should be and what route we should take. And we haven't been our own boss. We've just been NPCs relying on what everybody else tells you to do, but not what you want to do. And this channel basically is rebelling against all that. So if you're in here, subscribe, like, and let's get the engagement up. I'm happy we got as many people as we got in this live. And y'all, I'm gonna celebrate this too. Third live in a row. Most of my content's been shorts. Most of it's been long form. So I'm glad I got a lot of people in here showing their love. Appreciate it. Let me read this comment. Mr. Buns, RLGT. You're one of the nicest people I've seen streaming. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Appreciate the comment. Also too, I didn't put my watermark in this video, but at some point, just know that when you look at some videos that I have, I'm going to be, I'm trying to work on a merch shop. That's stuff I'm working on towards this channel. So I'm going to basically have my watermark put on, and it's just the graffiti with beekeeps going on it. I'm gonna have the graffiti on there, and it's gonna look sick as hell. Like, I want hoodies with that logo. I want hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, you name it. Like, we going all in. This channel is the future. So appreciate y'all's support. Now, without further ado, we're just gonna get rolling with the topic. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into the meat of the topic. Amen. Amen, brother. Dose of Jesus. Amen, my man. God bless you too. So, without further ado, we're starting. So, as y'all may know, within the past week, Soulja Boy has been in headlines for having a personal assistant that he's been basically having help him supposedly, and he hasn't been paying his $500. Yeah, appreciate you. He hasn't been paying his $500. He's been all the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I want to point out something really crucial here. Why is it that our skin tone, and not just that, but rappers in general, why is it that our people basically come up on money and they don't know how to manage it right? Like, you gotta understand. I know Soulja Boy, basically is a POS. You know what I'm saying? I get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, after the whole Diddy speculations and after all the stuff that's went down, nothing surprises me at this point based on what I hear on the news with celebrities. Like, it doesn't surprise me. Like, we already know from Jeffrey Epstein to all this other crap. So, like, at this point, we should all just understand that there's always a dark closet hidden behind most celebrities in Hollywood and just people in the industry. You feel me? But why is it that our brothers or people in general that come up on money don't know how to manage it? Like, you have to understand that your circle is so small when you have that level of status and that level of money in your bank account. Like, you have to understand that. You can't go around here trying to, get a personal assistant, squandering money and, not paying your dues, taking advantage of the person that's, that's supposedly you're hiring, and you're not paying them what they're owed and you're taking advantage of them. Like, come on now. Obviously, a lawsuit's bound to happen. Like, you're not safe when you got money. You're just not safe. You gotta hold that shit like a baby. You know what I'm saying? You can't be lollygagging and just acting like, stuff ain't gonna happen. Like, people who are innocent get accused of sexual abuse, much less what Soulja Boy did. You know what I'm saying? So you have to just automatically, like, be, alert. Like, you gotta move right. You feel me? A lot of these celebrities don't have right. But here's an article from Los Angeles Times. I'm gonna read it out to y'all. So, Soulja Boy's ordered to pay $4 million after he's found liable for sexual assault. A jury in Santa Monica slapped rapper Soulja Boy with a $4 million judgment Thursday after finding him liable in civil court for the sexual assault and battery of a woman who lived at his home and said she was his assistant. The 34-year-old rapper, whose real name is DeAndre Cortez Way, smiled calmly as the verdict was read. According to Courthouse News Service, the judgment was for compensatory damages only. Determination of punitive damages is still to come. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. It wasn't that long ago that I heard somewhere on the news that Soulja Boy was supposedly going broke. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that long ago that I heard that shit. Like, he basically was flexing, like, fake jewelry and stuff like that. Like, there was a whole thing about that online where he was flexing fake jewelry and he was just going broke. So, like, he's gonna face a $4 million lawsuit. I mean, this brother's cooked. Like, you can't screw around like that. You already have all these implications going on. Like, why are you dragging yourself in more damages? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? I don't get it with these people, man. I don't get with these rappers, bro. But moving on to the rest. So in continuation, we're happy our client was vindicated and the jury believed her claims of physical and sexual assault. Plaintiff's attorney, Ron Zambrano, a partner at West Coast Employment Lawyers, said in a statement obtained by the Times, "We're looking forward to moving on to the punitive damages phase of the case." Way has denied all claims against him, as they always do. We maintain that the evidence does not support the verdict. Sorry, I read that wrong. Verdict. His attorney, Ricky Ivy of Ivy McNeil, Wyatt, Purcell, and Diggs said in a statement to the Times, quote unquote, "It is unfortunate that the aspersions and misperceptions of a culture were allowed to influence the trial. Mr. Way fully intends to pursue his post-trial remedies and to fight for a just result in this case." The jury cleared the Crank That Rapper on claims of false imprisonment and constructive discharge, and allegation that he created a work environment so hostile the employee had to quit, while finding him liable for civil claims, including sexual battery, assault, and gender violence. So, I mean, I'm just keeping it real, man. When you don't think straight and you have this type of money, we're not going to sit there and say money is the root of all evil, because it ain't. It ain't the root of all evil. It's the person's mentality with the money that makes them inherently destructive, based on what their upbringing is. And we can just be honest. In the Black community, there's an epidemic of single mothers. So you have no father in the picture. What's the likelihood that you're gonna grow up not knowing how to move in circles, not knowing how to manage your wealth when you get it, engaging in stupid beefs and stupid bullcrap with the money to cost you your money? You name it. Like, the likelihood is so high because of the lack of education in the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's lack of education. So a lot of these rappers or Black celebrities don't know how to manage their power when it comes to wealth. You know what I'm saying? Based on their upbringing. That all plays a role into this type of situation. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this is bound to happen when you don't have the right knowledge and the right people in your circle telling you right from wrong growing up. And I don't know how old Soulja Boy was, but I'm pretty sure he was like a teenager, when he dropped Crank That, you know what I'm saying, when he blew up. So how much time do you really have to learn, manhood when you're a teen celebrity just growing up? You know what I'm saying? You're growing up too quick. You don't have no time to learn. You don't have no time to grasp what is, right and what is wrong. You don't have no time for that. But yeah, like, I'm not going to say if this happened. He was found guilty. We got to keep it at where it's at. I don't think it's right for anybody that's working for somebody to not get what they're paid and get taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's right. And if that's the case, which it is, then she's owed every single dollar that she's suing for. But don't mistake this situation for innocent situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, good people, bad people get sued all the time because they have something of value. They do. Hey, welcome back, Buns. Appreciate it. But yeah, good people and bad people both get sued. They both do, because they're a target no matter what. But you have to realize that when you're a target, you have to move right. Like, what's the problem here? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, it's all good. It's all good, Mr. Buns. You gotta move right. A lot of these celebrities don't move right. They let the freaking money get to their heads and they think they're invincible. That's why all this shit. Diddy's in the situation he's in. That's why you have Harvey Weinstein's situation he's in. You have all these big name people getting all these accusations because they move and fumble and don't know what they're doing because the money goes to their head. But I'm gonna continue on with the article. I just wanted to give you my thoughts personally on what I think. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to hear my thoughts as well as the article. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put my own thoughts with the article to match it. You feel me? So I'm gonna continue on with the article. It's not over yet. Doe said in court documents reviewed by the Times that she was promised $500 a week but was never paid, despite doing Way's bidding 7 days a week, 20 hours a day. Shortly after her employment began, the filing said a romantic relationship developed between the two and the abuse soon followed. The lawsuit accused Way of punching Doe because they're not putting her name on blast, so they're calling her Doe, and raping her on multiple occasions. Testifying during the trial, Way, who was accused of sexual battery, false imprisonment, negligence, and assault, plus a handful of labor code violations, denied raping or beating Doe, according to Courthouse News Service, and said she was never his employee, but rather stayed at his house frequently and rolled marijuana blunts for him. Bruh. I need you to hear me out here real quick. Why would you have a female with you that you're not even in a relationship with, has no ties to you other than an assistant, bro? This is gonna be bound to happen no matter what. It's inevitable. But the fact that you did what you did, thinking that you could get away with it, makes it even worse. In this channel, it's always about the hustle and grinding and getting the paper. You can't hustle, grind, and get the paper, but get caught up in mess. That's ass backwards. And that's why I'm doing this topic to voice that. Because it's shit like this that makes it to where you can come up on something, become successful, but not have the mindset ready for the success. It's kind of like, for example, you got to go through training to own a gun. You got to go, in certain states, you got to go through a mental evaluation before you own a gun, because if you don't know how to use that gun, you're going to shoot someone for a stupid reason. Then you're going to go to jail for life. Same thing with money. Money, when you have an abundance of money, it's like a gun. You have power when you got money. You got to be smart with that shit. You feel me? Like that already tells me right there that he was fumbling. He already fumbled. Let's continue. His attorney said in his closing argument that she got room and board for her efforts, something he called industry standard, the outlet said. During 3 days of testimony, said she, quote unquote, didn't even feel human anymore. I felt like an animal, quote unquote. Courthouse News reported. She said she stayed because he threatened to hurt her or her family and to publicly post a video that he had recorded of her performing oral sex. I mean, this sounds more like a Diddy situation, honestly. Like we already know about that, right? Obviously. They always come out to roost, as they say. They always come out to roost. The roosters always come out to roost. Like what's in the dark comes to light. Like you ain't getting away with this shit, bro. You ain't extorting nobody. Like clearly you got sued, man. Like, bruh. Fumble. All right, moving on. Text messages showed that she was required to do tasks that are typically done by an assistant, including making travel arrangements and getting food. In one message sent after an alleged attack, Way wrote, quote unquote, "I should have killed you," the lawsuit said. The trial will continue with determination of punitive damages. So, I mean, that's the article in a nutshell. You know what I'm saying? That's the article in a nutshell. But it's just crazy, man. It's crazy as shit. Like, I mean, when I was when this dude came up, bro, when this dude freaking came up, I was like in middle school. Like, it's so crazy to think about. Like, I was in middle school when this dude blew up. Like, I was in like, shit, like 6th grade, about to be in 7th grade when Crank That dropped. But yeah, man, like, this dude has had public beefs. You know what I'm saying? This dude has had public beefs over the years. Chris Brown, the Chris Brown situation. He got in a situation with 50 Cent also, and countless other celebrities. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, like, why can't you just get your money and just stay quiet, bro? Like, just get your bag and just move on off to the shadows. If your music ain't popping no more, save your money up, disappear from the limelight, and just do your own thing, man. Like, these celebrities just like freaking, they'll do anything for attention, even if it's negative attention. You feel me? And then they don't realize that when it happens, they're cooked. You just gotta be smart, man. You gotta be smart when you deal with situations as a wealthy person. And again, this channel is all based on getting to the bag. It's all based on that. But you have to also be calculated and move accordingly. Also, if there's anybody still in here, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. I want to run the likes up, and I want the subs up a bit. So let's keep it going, man. I want y'all to stay in touch. I got a lot of videos out. You know what I'm saying? I got shorts and I got long form videos. This is my 3rd ever live. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any notifications from when my channel drops something. You know what I'm saying? Because I drop gems on my channel. So I don't want y'all to miss anything. You feel me? I'm gonna pause for a minute. If anybody's in here, let me know. I want to make sure I have some people in here. Let me see what we got. Let me see. Also, I told people that were in my last live that I was looking for moderators. Would anybody want to be a moderator? Let me know in the comment section if you want to be a moderator. I'm going to wait a little bit. Grab me a drink. Your boy thirsty. Boy, I need a Celsius. If you're in here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and let's get our likes up. We ain't done yet, by the way. We ain't done yet. But yeah, I also want to point out too. I also want to point this out. Why is it? And this is not to point blame at the person that's the victim in the situation. It's not. It's not to point blame. Like, my condolences go out to um, this lady that was not paid for the time she was staying there, not treated properly, was raped. Like, my condolences go out to that person. But what I'm trying to figure out is why is it so hard for women to avoid being in that situation? You know what I'm saying? Like, isn't there not like a sign the first time you go meet somebody that just feels like hella sketch to you before you get into that situation? I'm just saying, like, I don't know the ins and outs of what all went down, but she's put up with this for a decent amount of time, and I'm sure she's dealt with this on, obviously, it says it for itself, on several occasions. So why was why, how, like I ask myself this question every time I hear shit come out. You know what I'm saying? I always ask myself this question. But when you're in a situation that you can't get out of, how did you finally get out of it? You know what I'm saying? Because couldn't you have gotten out of it like early on? Like, I feel like I'm not putting the blame on the victim, but let's be honest. Everybody has to share some sort of blame here. You know what I'm saying? Just as much, you know what I'm saying? Not as much as Soulja Boy, but everybody needs a little bit of blame here. Women tend to get naive because they see, oh, rapper with lots of money. You know what I'm saying? But they're blindsided, and they don't know, based off of the money, how to get out of the situation before it gets worse up until this point. And it makes you wonder, like, in certain cases, are women just tolerating this stuff so that way they can build a case, so that way they can just get the bag? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wonder. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like in every situation, like, there's a way for them to get out. And not to mention, every time I've heard like all these cases about like women coming out years and years later about being sexually assaulted, like, and they were afraid to do it, and now all of a sudden got the courage to do it, like, they've had years and years and years to basically come out, regardless of if they were scared of being ostracized or threatened. They still managed to come out eventually, which means, like, why didn't they do it sooner? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. But I mean, like, my opinion is subjective. You know what I'm saying? My opinion is subjective, but at the end of the day, like, that's just the way I'm looking at it. Because celebrities are a target no matter what. They're a target. You know what I'm saying? So I have to see it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would a woman stick around so long for shit to go down like that at the very tippy end of the situation? It makes me wonder, like, are they out for the bag and they're just put up with it, and they're just like, like, it's like a rage bait situation, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy to me. If you're in here, make sure to hit the like button. I want the likes up, and then make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm also I'm also going to be having a, what you call it, a Cash App pretty soon on my channel. So that way, if y'all are feeling generous, y'all want to donate, I have it like in my description part of my live. Just a heads up, y'all. But yeah, if you're in here, hit the like button and then subscribe. Probably should have done this live during the evening when it's more, because I know it's Good Friday, so I'm pretty sure the traffic's a little slow right now because it's Good Friday. But I gotta work later, so this is the best I got for y'all. I gotta do this. I gotta do this 5 p.m. work. You feel me? So yeah, if you're in here, you don't want to miss any content. I drop gems on my channel every single day. There is exceptions, so some days I just ain't feeling it and I'm just tired or whatever. But for the most part, though, I always try to give y'all content every day, and you don't want to miss the content I'm gonna drop when I drop it. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, so that way you get notified whenever I go live or whenever I drop any content throughout my platform. We're gonna continue on. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna continue on here in the next couple of minutes. A few minutes will continue. Give me a second. I wish I had music to play in the background for y'all, you know what I'm saying? While we wait. But I'm working on everything kind of like, slowly but surely, you know what I'm saying? Like this channel's a work in progress. But yeah, I know whenever I go on pauses, like it gets kind of boring. So I wish I had some music to play for y'all, but we'll get there, you know what I'm saying? Baby steps, feel me? Baby steps. But yeah, I got a call, whatever, so it kind of messed up the live a little bit. Hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, give me 1 second. Start here in a minute. Hey, what's good? What's good? Thanks for popping in. I'm in here looking for mods or whatever, so I need mods, honestly. So if anybody's in here who wants to be a mod, I need mods for this channel. Let me see. All right. So yeah, this live is also going to be dedicated, and I want to make sure to all the people who are watching still, this live isn't just about the topic. at hand. This is also to celebrate the 500 subscriber milestone. So if you're new to this channel and you haven't been here before, I'm covering both topics. Covering what you saw in the thumbnail, as well as celebrating getting to the 500. This will also be on replay as well, just so you know. But honestly, I'm grateful to be at 500. You know what I'm saying? In 2 months' time, or 2.5, whatever. I'm grateful to be there, and I would not be there without the support I've been continuing to get. So salute to all the people that saw value in my content in the past 2 months and were willing to hit that subscribe button to get this channel and this mission and this hustle and this grind to the next level. Because this would not be a grind or a hustle or a mission without the support. So I salute y'all on this Good Friday. So God bless y'all. Amen. But yeah, just finishing this up real quick. But yeah, man, like when you have status, and I've said this already, like early on in this video, but when you have status, you have great responsibility. You have a responsibility to uphold when it comes to who's in your circle, who you trust, and who you associate yourself with. Any wrong situation in any scenario can take that bag from you at any moment. And honestly, as a community, brothers need to do better than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just ridiculous at this point. Put your money in an ROI, bro. Like, go invest in some sort of portfolio to get your 4 million or your 10 million to like triple, quadruple. You feel me? Like, I'll be real with you. At freaking $10 million or even $4 million, I ain't gonna be driving a Lambo. I'm just not. Like, I feel like at that moment, it's like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's still a fraction of a lot of money. Like, why would I spend that much money at $4 to $10 million on a car? Oh crap! I have it on my phone, so it fell over. But yeah, why would I spend money on that crap? It's stupid. Rappers and black people need to do better with their money. I'm just keeping it honest. Like, they need to do better with their money. Like, I'm not taking away from this lady. Again, I'm not taking away from this lady that was found to be innocent and, you know, was a victim of what Soulja Boy did. But there's responsibility held in both categories. It's just a reality. Females got to understand that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, it's like being a kid and you see a freaking van pull up and a guy says, oh, I got candy. What are you gonna do? You're gonna run and get the candy? No, like, you're gonna get kidnapped. Like, it's just common sense. Like, you gotta understand that. Some people might disagree with me and still say I'm wrong no matter what, because she was taken advantage of. And I just want to put this out here. I'm not defending anything. I'm standing up for the situation because I think it's wrong. But I also want to bring light into common sense too, to avoid situations like that. Because just because someone flashes money and they got status doesn't mean that they're safe to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be mindful of that shit. And that's why I said not that long ago, like 15 minutes ago, that like, I think to some degree, these women will stay so long in this situation before they pull the plug, because they want to have a case build up so that way they can get to the bag. Because why do they wait like 20 years to come out and say, oh, I was assaulted? I'm afraid. Like, why couldn't they just do it sooner if they were going to do it anyways? You feel me? Like, how do you have that much time to think about pursuing a case, and then it like you need 20 years to decide if you're going to sue somebody or get damages. Like you need that much time. You should know like within the same year. That's just me. That's just my philosophy on what I think. Y'all haters might disagree with me, but that's cool. If I didn't preach on my soapbox and say what I'm saying, y'all would find another reason to disagree with me. So I can't win with the haters no matter what I do. So if y'all want to hate, cool. I'm not fighting that, but I'm standing on principle here. Every party has some sort of acknowledgement to blame in the situation. So yeah, I'm just keeping it real. But we're running up on the we're almost done here. It's about to be an hour, and I do gotta get going pretty soon. I wanted to just hop in here, give my piece, give my information on how I feel about the situation. I also want to just bring light into how we've grown as a channel and just celebrating this, because I mean, a milestone is a milestone. It takes 10 subscribers to get to the next 20, the next 50, the next 100, and the next 200 to 500 to 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So like every victory we got to celebrate, whether it's big or small. And this channel is based on those merits, because at the end of the day, when we don't celebrate our little successes, the big successes become stressful to get to. We have to always acknowledge every milestone as we get there. You know what I'm saying? We just have to. It's what keeps our dopamine going. And we got a mission to uphold. So I'm happy that y'all are about the mission. If y'all are with it, I'm saluting y'all. But honestly though, this is gonna be on the replay. I already went into detail about the situation. Make sure if you're on the replay, like, comment in the comment section, and subscribe. Anyways, I do gotta get going. It's about to be an hour, and I gotta get myself situated for work and stuff. So hope y'all enjoyed this live. Peace out.